Today is Thursday, January 16th. This is Noreen Johnson, and here are the good news headlines of the day. Israel and Hamas have agreed to a ceasefire deal that also ensures the release of hostages. President Biden, joined by Vice President Kamala Harris and Secretary of State Antony Blinken, held a press conference Wednesday announcing that the deal would roll out in 3 phases. Biden said the first phase will last 6 weeks and includes a full and complete ceasefire, withdrawal of Israeli forces from all the populated areas of Gaza, and the release of a number of hostages held by Hamas, including women and elderly and the wounded. He also said that Americans will be part of that hostage release and phase 1 as well. In exchange, Israel released hundreds of Palestinian prisoners, Biden said, and Palestinians can also return to their neighborhoods in all areas of Gaza, and a surge of humanitarian assistance into Gaza will begin. The conflict, which began with Hamas's brutal attacks on October 7th of 2023, has left over 1,200 Israelis dead, more than 250 taken hostages, and thousands of others killed on both sides. Pro-life Americans unjustly imprisoned by President Joe Biden's Justice Department are formally appealing to President-elect Donald Trump for pardons. 21 of them are pro-life advocates sent Wednesday to Trump by the Thomas More Society, the pro-life law firm that represents the defendants. They were indicted by the DOJ under the Biden administration for blocking access to an abortion clinic in Washington, D.C. on October 22nd of 2020. They are facing felony charges that could lead to sentences of up to 11 years in prison. In light of these charges, the defendants have formally requested President-elect Trump to pardon them when he returns to office. They believe Trump, known for his pro-life stance, would be sympathetic to their cause. And then this, at her Senate confirmation hearing Wednesday, President-elect Donald Trump's presumptive nominee to serve as Attorney General Pam Bondi vowed to stop government weaponization against Catholics, pro-life activists, and concerned parents. Bondi, the former Attorney General of Florida, referred to the Richmond FBI memo that targeted Catholics as the ultimate weaponization of government. The January 2023 memo detailed an investigation into what it called radical traditionalist Catholics and potential ties to the far-right white nationalist movement. It discussed an opportunity for tripwire or source development within parishes that offer the Latin Mass and within Catholic online communities the agency considered radical traditionalist. When Senator Josh Hawley asked Bondi whether she would put a stop to abuses like this memo, which he called an unbelievable assault on Americans' First Amendment rights, Bondi said this: "Of course, I think what you're talking about is the ultimate weaponization of government." She also said that investigations for practicing your religion and sending informants into Catholic churches must also stop. In other news, the Vatican City state has toughened sanctions for those who try to illegally enter its territory in areas where free access is not allowed. In a decree issued last month by the Holy See, the monetary sanctions and prison sentences for those who violate the strict security regulations of Vatican City have been considerably increased. The document, signed by Cardinal Fernando Vergés Alzaga, president of the Pontifical Commission for Vatican City State, provides for monetary fines ranging from 10,000 to 25,000 euros and prison sentences ranging from 1 to 4 years. These fines will apply especially to those who enter by means of violence, threats, or deception, bypassing border controls or security systems. Vatican City is the smallest state in the world and currently has a population of just over 800 inhabitants. And then this, the U.S. has officially banned red dye number 3 from foods, beverages, and ingested drugs due to evidence linking it to cancer in laboratory rats. This decision by the FDA follows a long-standing debate, with the dye having been banned from cosmetics and topical drugs since 1990. The ban is enacted under the Delaney Clause of the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, which provides any food additive found to cause cancer in humans or animals. Red dye number 3 is found in numerous products, including candies like Brock's Candy Corn, Betty Crocker Sprinkles, and Strawberry Ensure, among others. Food manufacturers have until January 15th of 2027 to remove the dye from their products, while drug manufacturers have until January 18th of 2028. And then today we celebrate the feast day of Saint Marcellus. Saint Marcellus lived in the period of persecution of Christians by Diocletian. He was elected pope in 307 and succeeded Marcellinus. He put great effort in the reorganization of the church, but is said to have been very severe with those who had lapsed under the persecutions of Christians. This is why he was banished from Rome in 309 under Emperor Maxentius. According to the legend, he was forced to work on the farms of the emperor. He died shortly after leaving Rome and was venerated as a martyr and saint. Saint Marcellus, pray for us. And those are your daily good news headlines. This is Catholics for Catholics. May God bless you, and may God bless the USA.